Hi, I'm Mike McCormick here from GBTA Studios in San Diego, and I'm here with Mike Janssen, Global COO and President of BCD in the Americas here. Welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you, first off, for your partnership around Innovation Series and around just in general for here at Convention. BCD's had a big presence, and we want to thank you for it.
It's our pleasure.
So let's dig in. You're sponsoring Innovation Series. Again, innovation's a big word. What does that mean to you? What does it mean to BCD?
Well, for us, I think if you want to continue to lead in the industry and be a part of developing the industry's future, you have to look at innovation. If you stay stagnant, if you don't change, I think you no longer become relevant, right? So for us, innovation is looking at any way to become more effective, more efficient with our business that benefits our clients. So innovation is a clear priority for BCD, and we're fortunate to have some great people in our organization like Yanis and Miriam that are well known through the conference who really help us identify directions to go in this industry.
Well, and you're kind of in your role as a TMC and certainly as a global TMC, you are in a unique position to kind of be both an innovator in terms of what you do organically through your own company, but also as an aggregator, right, of other products and services, right?
Yeah, and I would say even more so as an aggregator. I think everybody wants to be organic, but I think the time for advancement is so short now. The opportunity to advance is so short now that there are many startups that are focused on that one innovation, and you're better off letting them be the subject matters in that and finding a way to really vet it and integrate it into your organization and into your clients than basically to try to grow it yourself.
Well, and what fascinates me, and as GBTA continues to grow, and certainly the expo floor continues to grow, it is just that. You find more and more specialization in all different areas where you really didn't even imagine. You'd say, and they keep using the phrase, well, this is the last mile of this, last mile of that. There doesn't ever seem to be an end to the last mile.
There's no dot on the map. There's no end game. You set your goals, you set your hurdles for a certain time period, and then you throw that target out further once you get there. That's innovation in a nutshell, right,
really
Mike?
Is.
It's not coming up with something that's never been done before. It's taking what's core to our business today and continuing to make it better and never stopping at doing that. And you walk around the floor, you see so many more startup name and companies that have come into this. I think it's fantastic. It shows the health of our industry, I think.
It really does. And so many that are, let's say, travel related, but not necessarily core travel.
Yeah.
Because again, you see it with the buyer roles and that are here too. Their jobs have expanded significantly now. It's risk, security, HR, operations. They're touching all areas of their company in ways they haven't before, but they need tools to be able to do it.
It's a great insight. I find we spend as much time working and vetting these innovations in these organizations to be that subject matter expert to our clients, to help them be, no one client, no one person can be an expert on all of these different areas that we're focused on as an industry, right? So we're seeing our role more and more becoming that person that helps fast track their information and really help our clients look at what's viable for them or maybe just not right for them.
Well, and also what we're seeing now too is that this whole notion of customer and traveler personalization and all the things that they want, because now this has certainly been the year of the traveler in terms of having their voices heard. And companies are starting to view, or certainly much more viewing travel as something they have to think of in terms of employment and employee retention. A lot more at stake in that front too, right?
Yeah, for how many years have we been hearing people talk about commoditization in this industry, right? And I think there's a really healthy balance now between what's the cost of what's being spent to what's the experience of the traveler. And I think over the last few years, faster than any time in our past, we're starting to empower travelers to be able to make decisions ahead of their travel at the time that it can be impacted, being informed to change behavior at a real time that's beneficial to them and the company, as opposed to everything being retroactive. And that's pretty cool. And that's what I want to keep seeing move very quickly in our industry.
Well, and certainly the outlook with certainly what we're seeing, we just announced our forecast for next year, but it doesn't look like that train is going to keep on chugging, right? Another 6 or 7% growth, depending on the market. But really overall, it looks like the rising tide is going to keep rising at least for another year.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely correct. And I saw what you did there. I like how you used that train reference when that train just went by behind us. So well done, Mike. That was really well done.
Yeah. Well, again, Mike, thank you for being here. Thanks for your insight. Thanks for your support. Yeah. And we'll see you next year as well.
You will. It's a pleasure. Thanks so much.
Sure thing. I'm Mike McCormick, live from GBTA Studios here in San Diego.